Hello Eagles fans and welcome to the WAFL Report, a brand new show here from the West Coast Eagles designed to give you all the discussion and analysis around our new standalone WAFL team. Senior coach Luke Webster will join us regularly on the show, but first let's discuss our first game of the season and look at the numbers. It was a historic day on Saturday afternoon at Mineral Resources Park as the Eagles officially launched our campaign. Unfortunately, no fairy tale finish for the boys as the Demons ran away 46-point winners. The Demons led at every major change despite West Coast getting out to an early lead from a Waterman snap. Inaccuracy on behalf of Perth in the first quarter allowing the Eagles to stay in the game for much longer. Waterman was the only multiple goal scorer on the day, with singles to Gray, O'Neill, Williams and McInnes. Next up on the WAFL Report, we're moving on to the Eagle Eye catches of the round. First up, Jake Waterman kicks the first official goal for the West Coast Eagles WAFL club. Great moment for him 2 minutes into the game. Stellar performance for the day. He was a class above the rest. On his way to 5 goals and 8 marks. 0 handballs, didn't really want to kick it clearly, Jake. Just leading up into the midfield, fantastic performance all round. Braden Ainsworth, bit of a finger injury, curtailed his pre-season after a pretty good start to his AFL career in 2018 with a few games. He was a leading possession getter for the club on the day with 24 disposals, rebounded well out of defence, getting in and under packs and being a good link-up man to get the ball out of congestion. And finally, Brady Gray, the marquee signing for the WAFL club. Standout really, led the team with 8 tackles, 2 of them in the space of about 10 seconds. He was a contested beast at that point in time. 5 inside 50s and a goal to bring the margin to 1 point late in the game. Fortunately, that was the closest the Eagles would get for the day, but he enjoyed that goal nonetheless. Now, Fraser McInnes joined us post-game to give his thoughts on what happened on the day.
I thought it was a really good game of footy for the most part. For 3 quarters was really even. They just obviously kicked away in the end. They were just tougher for longer and a bit better over the footy.
What kind of do you hope the younger boys take away from a game like this? We were pretty successful in the pre-season, but taste the real thing. What do you hope they take away from that kind of game?
I think it was a great experience. Perth had a really good crowd in. Each week we're playing away, so we went in to invade and expect an Oppo crowd to be pretty loud and going against us. So I think they'll just be better off for the run. Playing against WAFL senior footballers, they'll take a lot out of it and I'm sure we'll bounce back well.
Can you give us a bit of an insight as to what Webby had to say after the game in the rooms?
Yeah, pretty similar. Just on, it was disappointing, the final result, but for 3 quarters we did some really good things. And they were just tougher for longer over the footy. There's not much more to it. We played Optus Stadium next week, 7 days. The sun's coming up tomorrow, so back on the horse and we'll be right.
Now joining us on the WAFL Report is senior coach Luke Webster. Luke, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So before we jump into the game, tell us a bit about what your overarching thoughts of the pre-season was.
Yeah, look, we had a really good pre-season. It was a little bit of a long list build. Jordan Loxley's done a terrific job in getting together the 17 WAFL Eagles guys that have come and joined us. They're from across about 10 different amateur clubs. As I mentioned, he's done a terrific job in getting the quality of guys that we're looking for to hopefully bolster our team for the year.
What was the thought process on appointing Fraser as the captain of the team?
Yeah, look, it was a long conversation between Adam Simpson, Craig Vozzo, myself, Gavin Bell, Geordie Loxwell was involved in that as well, around who did we want to lead our new team going forward, and we immediately thought of Fraser McInnes. The type of quality of person he is on the field, the way he leads by his actions, the way he continues to work all day for us and compete hard all day for us was someone we really wanted to look up to. But then also his ability to connect with the group and have a really good connection with the first year players right to the 10+ year guys. And then also seeing examples of that from what he's been able to do with our alignment over the last couple of years with East Perth, pointing us in the right direction of getting Fraser as the captain.
Now, fast forwarding to the game, can you tell us a bit about how you saw the game unfolding from the coach's box?
Yeah, look, I thought the guys got off to a really competitive start. I thought even throughout the game we challenged at times. Full credit to Perth though, who are a really quality outfit. They had some really good senior players in there that really cracked in around the contest and got the ball going their way. And unfortunately we didn't get the result we wanted, but there were some really good results and some efforts from a few of our guys throughout the game and some really good looks from us that we're going to build on next week.
And honing in on the top-up players, what's it been like integrating those guys who haven't been in the AFL system before to working in an AFL club?
Yeah, look, they've integrated really well. We did a few things along the way to make sure that we connect and give them some good connection opportunities with the AFL listed guys. It's a really important part of what we need to do whatever team we're involved with. So we gave them some opportunities to be at training, do some training sessions with, We did a Trademark Day, which allowed our first and second year AFL listed guys to connect with the 17 WAFL Eagles guys, to give them a chance to understand what we're about as a football club, what we live and breathe every day, the values and behaviours that we're going to live this year, which was a really good day and crucial day for us to move forward.
And Optus Stadium now, round 2, not a bad venue for the second game for the team. What's the feelings like about heading to such a good venue?
Yeah, look, it's going to be a really exciting opportunity for our group. You know, opportunity to play on Optus, which is a quality stadium and a quality outfit to be able to go and play against in Peel. So it's going to be great for our guys to actually get out there and in a big stadium and put a good performance together.
Senior Coach Luke Webster, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Well, that's going to wrap up episode 1 here at the WAFL Report. Don't forget you can catch us here every Wednesday on our Eagles social and website channels. Huge game this weekend at Optus Stadium versus Peel before the RAC Derby. See you there.
A new WAFL era is here. A great day out for the whole family. Kids get in for free, so come down and support your team. West Coast are in and WAFL W kicks off. It's the biggest ever WAFL season.